Welcome to the deep dive. We're jumping straight into something pretty much everyone deals with,
Hmm,
disagreements.
absolutely. Conflict. We've been looking at some material that outlines different ways people handle it.
Yeah, and our goal here is really just to give you a practical handle on, I think it was 5 key techniques, things you can maybe use right away.
Exactly. Think of it like a quick guide, helping you navigate those, tricky situations a bit more effectively.
Okay.
And we've even got a little mnemonic to help remember them. Wise solutions create fewer conflicts.
Huh. Okay, I like that. Wise solutions create fewer conflicts. WSCFC. So let's break that down. First up is W. That's withdraw or avoid.
Correct. This is basically, stepping back, retreating from the conflict, maybe just for a bit, or maybe altogether.
The material called the style passive, didn't it?
It did. And the typical outcome, often it's kind of a lose-lose. The problem just sits there.
Right, nothing gets felt. But hang on, the source did say there are times when it's actually, well, smart.
Yeah, exactly. Like when the issue is really not that important, just minor stuff. Or maybe you genuinely don't have the time or headspace to deal with it properly right then.
So a strategic retreat. Picking your battles by, well, not battling sometimes.
Precisely. Sometimes avoiding is the wise move in that moment.
Okay, interesting. Next is S, then. Smooth or accommodate.
Right. With this one, you're sort of downplaying the differences. The focus is much more on harmony, keeping the peace.
Also passive, according to the source. And this one leans towards a lose-win outcome, where you lose, the other person wins.
That's generally the idea, yeah. You're prioritizing the relationship maybe over the specific issue. The source highlighted using this when, say, the issue matters way more to the other person than it does to you.
So it preserves goodwill. But
Yeah.
I wonder if you do that all the time, smoothing everything over.
Yeah, that's the potential downside, isn't it? Your own needs might just get consistently overlooked. It's a balancing act.
Definitely something to think about. Okay, moving on. C is next. Compromise or reconcile. This feels like the classic middle ground.
It really is. It's that give and take scenario.
Yeah.
Both sides have to make some concessions, give up a little something.
Style-wise, it's negotiation, and the outcome is usually described as a partial win-win. Everyone gets something.
Exactly. The key thing here is both people have to be willing to budge. The material suggests this works well when you need a fairly quick solution that everyone can live with.
And when both sides have roughly equal power, perhaps?
That helps, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes the give and take feel a bit more balanced.
Okay, got it. What's next? F, force or direct. Okay, this one sounds a bit more intense.
It can be. It's definitely more aggressive, less collaborative. You're essentially pushing for your solution, maybe using your authority or position.
And the source says this usually ends up as a win-lose. You win, they lose. Sounds kind of negative, maybe?
It can sound that way, but context is key, right?
Mm.
The source was clear this approach has its place. Think emergencies or situations where you absolutely need decisive action fast,
Yeah.
like a critical safety issue, maybe. There's just no time to debate or compromise.
That makes total sense. Sometimes someone just has to make the call. Okay, and that brings us to the final letter, the second C, collaborate or problem solve.
Yes. And this one, well, this often sounds like the ideal, doesn't it?
It does, working together to find the very best outcome for everyone involved.
It's an assertive style, not passive, not aggressive. And the goal is truly a win-win situation. Everyone comes out ahead.
So when would you typically use this one?
Well, the source points to situations where you need a really solid long-term solution. And crucially, when you need real commitment, real buy-in from everybody involved.
Because they helped build the solution.
Exactly. It takes more time, more effort, definitely more open communication, but the payoff can be a much stronger, more sustainable outcome.
Okay, so just to recap quickly, withdraw, smooth, compromise, force, and collaborate. That's the 5.
WSCFC. Wise solutions create fewer conflicts.
And the really big takeaway, I think, from looking at this is that none of these is inherently right or wrong.